Okay, guys, we in this beach.
That's I knew you was about to do that.
Do what? Wow.
Alright,
Get
so
myself together.
we just got finished watching the full entire season 1 of Breathe. First and foremost, introduce yourselves, starting with Trey.
Hey, I'm Trey, the real Trey Love, the main character in Breathe.
Hey, I'm Ken. I play Ken. I am his love interest this season.
Alright, so what were your thoughts on season 1 since you saw the whole thing? And what can people look forward to for season 1?
I'm still holding back tears.
You know what you are? Yeah,
I am.
I didn't even recognize that.
I'm just so excited. Like, I'm still ready to watch it again like I've never seen it.
Yeah. I'm still at all right now. There's so many scenes in this season that was like so emotional. It was just like a roller coaster, like literally. And
Right.
sometimes like we're looking at the scenes and we're like, I don't even remember doing that. So I know this season is just gonna be like completely different from what the average gay web series is. It's just it really takes you through the roller coaster ride,
Right.
like building up to the climax, and it's just amazing. Like
You
did
did.
an amazing job.
Right.
Like
That's why it's definitely important to pay
Seriously.
attention to the vibe of the songs when they're playing. Just look at the visual, look at our mood and our feeling, and you'll understand the story a lot.
everything is strategically done.
On purpose.
On purpose. That's the best
Everything
thing
is
that
definitely on purpose.
you have to like.
And when you catch it, you're gonna catch it. Like, oh,
Right,
shit.
and if you're not paying attention, you will miss the shit. So
But you just rewatch it.
Yeah, of course. But it's amazing. Like you really have to pay attention to everything. All the dialogue in the web series is just like important. And if you're not paying attention, like I don't advise anyone to be like scrolling through Instagram, watching it. Like literally put everything down and watch it, and you will understand how everything builds, why she did everything the way she did, and it just, you understand it. Yeah.
Alright. So, the more general question, then you can read them. I'm gonna ask 2 more questions. What was your favorite episode of season 1? And what was your favorite scene from season 1?
Trey.
Oh, damn.
And why, of course.
Okay, well, this is my first time watching all of it. Mm-hmm. But I have watched episode 2 like over 200 times, so that's kind of like my favorite. But my favorite scene to film and actually to watch what I put out there in the art was episode 5 with my mom?
Yes.
The scene I had with my mom when she explained everything to me, that was my favorite because it was real emotion in the room, and it was like a real connect. Like I felt like my mom really wanted to let that out. Mind you, this is my real mom, so me coming out to her was a big thing, and for her to years later be in the gay project with me, it was good. And what she said in it, I felt like it came from the heart. So that was my favorite scene. I'm emotional. I'm emotional. And then my second favorite scene. Oh, that's it, just one?
Go ahead, Jay.
Episode
Right.
5. That's it. Episode 5.
Okay.
Felt like that's
How you gonna say
I felt like that's the scene that we were already talking about. Wasn't?
Okay, episode 5 obviously is something that you guys are gonna want to look forward to. So go ahead.
That is
Your
actually
turn.
my favorite scene. My favorite episode of this season. Because it really does take you through so many loops and turns. It's emotional, and then it just hits you out of nowhere with something else. And that scene is very intense. That's all I can say. Like I don't even remember half the things that went on in that scene until we saw
When we were filming.
Yeah.
Bruh, Jazz, who y'all gonna meet, this bitch was jumping on my couch watching episode 5. Like, Y'all gonna want to see that one.
Right, episode 5 is really dope because it is a lot of dialogue, and you get to see everyone's like skill like come into play, and it's like amazing. Like you finally get to see like everything. So
Yeah, it's amazing.
episode 5, matter of fact, episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9.
But my favorite scene is actually not in episode 5. I think it's the next episode 6, if I'm not mistaken. The one with Rob and I.
Oh, that's episode 8.
Oh, okay.
When
That was-
Rob pops back up into the picture. Rob is his ex. If you guys follow us on Instagram, then you would have saw some of the posts. We were actually shooting behind the scenes footage at his house. Yeah.
That scene was very intense, and it's probably because I love to say fuck a lot of times. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I have a bad mouth when I'm mad. I do.
And speaking of, episode 8 is actually my favorite episode of season 1 because I don't know, a lot of stuff happens in that episode. I don't want to spoil it. I don't really have a favorite scene because all of them are my favorite because I filmed it, so that's different. So now, drop questions below as you guys watch the series or whatever. Drop them below. Put them in the comments of the videos or the episodes that you guys watch so we can do more Q&As for you. Right now, I actually have a couple of questions that were asked to me on my Instagram pages and on some of my vlogs when I talked about filming for Breathe. So if you guys have any questions, come across any questions, or want to ask these guys or anybody in the cast or myself any questions, drop them below.
Drop it low, drop it.
Hey.
Where did you and Trey meet? Trey, how long have you been acting in real life? Where did the idea of Breathe come from? Ken, someone said you are so handsome. Do you model? Trey, why were you so rude to Jonathan in episode 1? Trey, how long have you been performing? And where all have you performed before? The premiere looked cool on Instagram. Were you planning on doing anything similar for season 2 in other places? Ken, what was the most challenging scene for you? How did you cast for season 1? Did you know each other prior to being in the show?
Who?
You too.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, moving on.
Right.
No.
Ken, someone said you didn't have to do Trey like that because your friends liked him. Ken, do you act like your character in real life because you look super nice?
Oh wait.
Wait.
Okay. Okay. So at first they would.